Alright, this is Ship Shape. We are starting our weekly ship update. You guys want to introduce yourselves, reintroduce yourselves? Anybody?
Yeah, sure. I
Thanks.
guess I'll go first again, just
Yep.
as last time.
Yeah, this is it's always the same.
I'm the helmsman.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. So I'm the helmsman. I steer the ship. I definitely don't crash the ship. I would never do that. That would be that'd be weird. Anyways,
Recent events say that he is correct.
Sure.
Yes, recently.
Okay.
But anyways,
for 50% of the time, he doesn't crash 100% of the time.
Epic.
Yep.
The crew you got, not the crew you need.
Outside of yeah, wow, thanks.
Yep.
Really feel appreciated.
It's okay. Me too.
Anyways. Oh, that's great to hear. And then I do morning call on the weekdays.
Right.
And I get on everybody's nerves casually. It's not a big deal or anything, but I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, people aren't plotting against you.
Yeah. Cheers music too.
Cool. Next.
Yep.
Guess we're going the same way. We did last time. I'll go next. I am the shipwright, and I do stuff in relation to ship maintenance, keep in contact with the engineer and the person that runs the stuff that we have, because I forgot the name of it at the moment.
Cool. Next.
I'd be the quartermaster.
That's what, the quartermaster.
Yes.
He forgot
I'm basically the second in command after, I reckon, the first mate. I'm not 100% sure how we work on this ship.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, but I think he's off
I
watching
dole
anime.
out punishments. Yes, very likely. I dole out the punishments. I'm the only officer who can directly counteract a captain's order.
That's who.
Unless we are in a battle, and I also keep the crew members from fighting physically, not mentally.
Oh, emotionally, right? Yeah, your feelings are not safe here.
No, they're not.
Cool. Anybody else? No? Alright, cool. I'm the captain, obviously, again, and I bark at people and tell people what to do and give guidance to the entirety of the ship and do procurement and work directly with quartermaster and first mate to make sure everything's working out right.
Ship shape.
Ship shape. Yes.
You have to say the pun.
Yes. Ship shape. Thank you. Cool. Yeah. So far, this is week 2, and we've got more people interested in it. So that's looking good. Trying to get more people to put out content of their own to keep things engaged. Hopefully we can get more things rolling towards actually getting property, getting a ship. That's a currently long-term plan. From that, it really
takes for us getting a helicarrier.
Oh, you want a what carrier?
That's out of the price range.
We have to get a helicarrier.
If we get enough people to keep putting money in that direction, then yes, we can get whatever insanities that we want to put out at sea and wherever else we decide to. So
I can't remember if y'all updated about the ship last week, but I'm assuming you did.
Yes, there's a episode 1. This
The one we were looking at?
Yes. So, yeah.
Yes. I could not remember.
So that's kind of the premise, right? We just need to get funding, get more people involved, and reach out to more people, that we know would be a good fit and interested in working on this project. It gives you guys something to work for, and long term, this hopefully will turn into infrastructure. Got some deals with support from some satellite companies. There's opportunities for, again, privateering, essentially with the government, doing government contracts, doing corporate contracts, international contracts. And this will eventually become an actual company. So that's where this is going. And at the same time, it gives everybody the opportunity to get a hold of a real pirate ship. So, is there anything else that you guys want to add?
We can watch. And then on the real pirate ship, we can watch anime on it.
You're probably going to get thrown overboard.
Like to talk about.
If you watch anime on the ship, you probably will get keel hauled. So.
All right, so that's an official rule
mate's
now.
gonna get thrown overboard then, because our first mate is a One Piece fan, diehard. You know what I mean?
I know he's gonna have to. You know what?
He'll go crazy over
He's gonna have to watch it when he goes to port or something. I can't help the guy.
I don't know. He can't survive like a couple of days without it. So I don't know how well.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go on the dinghy
bring
or something and watch it with
and just secretly watch it.
He's gonna have to go out on the dinghy off the ship and like float out there and watch One Piece.
Just tow a rubber dinghy behind the ship.
Yeah. You go out there with
your
satellite internet. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You'll watch One Piece.
We're gonna start building. We're gonna start building towers for phone companies out in the middle of the water. Obviously.
That was a thought that I had talked to them about. Potentially long term, doing like a mesh network out at sea, like dinghies that just float out there.
That would actually be kind of fun.
Right.
We're going to be the next Elon Musk.
I don't want to push things too hard. You got to keep people cruising at a constant speed. It's too easy to burn out too quick. So let's take it one step at a time. See where it goes.
The most necessary aspect of the entire ship, though,
is getting you glasses.
Yes.
Okay, the second most important.
Look, we discussed the LASIK thing. We discussed the LASIK thing. I don't know how you're going to turn out with that, but we'll find out.
I don't know. I'm already halfway blind, so we'll see how that ends. But the second most important thing, apparently, will be the necessity of a pirate flag.
Correct. I have a prototype.
That's easy.
And that's in the merch store. So there's one with and without the title. You guys decide what you like more, and we'll just go with that. So.
Isn't like text on flags supposed to be like against flag rules?
You know what?
Pirates, do we really follow the rules?
No, we're pirates. You don't really think
are you really trying to throw rules for pirates, honestly?
Well, no, I was just more saying is it can look terrible on a flag.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want, we'll make one without text, okay?
Yay!
Yeah, stimmies.
I would like to talk a little bit. Okay. I'd like to talk a little bit about the procurement of the ship.
Yes.
So, like, just base ideas on funding the ship. So, I don't know particularly how the banks around y'all are, but I just did a rough estimate How many months would we be looking for? Because I would assume we would take out a loan so that we could immediately purchase the ship and then pay as we go.
That would be something that would be less ideal. You don't have the guarantee.
Yes.
Right. It's easier.
I realize that.
Yeah.
But
it's easier to purchase the ship outright and have it ready to go versus one, how far will this go project-wise? How many people are committed to it, right? And additionally, you're going to be paying double. Whenever you get a loan, it's most likely going to end up being almost double by the end of it for larger loans. So unless we readily, in the beginning, have a huge amount of support, then it's going to take forever to pay off that ship with what tiny bits we have. So
yes.
It would be better to build infrastructure out and start feeding in on the community itself to give feedback to fund that as a result of the community.
Yes.
So
I'm just giving a rough idea about if we say raised, just rough guess, $85,000 to $90,000 and then decided to go after the ship.
right.
We could get around here. It would be a 2-year loan for the rest of the payment, which if we got $85,000 would be $50,000, and that's only $2,000 a month by my calculation. And if we have, say, 50 people on the ship, which I think that's the size of our ship, if we have 50 people, that comes out to $40 a person. So it's not exactly unfeasible to be getting it in the
It's not.
semi-near future.
The thing
like
that
a
I
year
would like
and a
to
half.
do is dig into funding from government contracts and administrative contracts, that sort of thing. Work with like the Coast Guard, and city administrations, things like that, and get funding that way. Because
I was thinking, yes, I was thinking that we could possibly get a contract for specifically for handling
Hazardous
like
materials.
narco ships and things like that, because I mean that seems fairly easy. A little bit risky, but I mean when you've got 50 crew, that's another good way to get funding, because it's such a large problem. Unfortunately,
it's something that currently for hazard consideration, like that's something that's outside of where we are currently. Long term, yes. We need to get everybody trained up. We need to get everybody to figure out how to run a ship. Right? It's nice to go out there guns blazing.
yes, exactly.
At the same time,
Okay,
these guys
so what
have
you're
been out there
telling
doing
me,
it for a long time.
so what you're telling me is we're not just going to load a bunch of people on a barely functioning ship and just throw them out in the middle of the ocean.
I mean, if that's what you want, man.
That would be a disaster.
Yeah, if that's what you want, and you want to go in a blaze of glory, and then, yeah.
Be short-lived.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be a good meme. So, that's,
Always
Pirate
do
ship
it
gets
for the
decimated
memes.
in international waters.
yeah, I don't know really that we can... Do we have to actually comply with international law, honestly? I mean, it's international waters.
No.
Are there laws that really matter? Probably not. So
There's trade
We
laws and
follow our own
military
guidelines.
laws.
you got to have people out there
So
to
you
like
can't
enforce
approach
it.
large vessels. Yeah. Well,
Right.
ships, the individual ships enforce it with protection, so you can't approach large vessels without permission or military vessels without permission.
Okay, well, you can't approach us
Well,
without
they have the
permission.
right to basically fire on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works the same way. It's a safety protocol because then they have the right to fire.
Right. So if they come near us, we're probably going to have to start opening fire, I guess. Yeah. There you go. Your first pirate battle.
I mean, that's what the ham radios for comms to communicate with other sailors and whatever.
Right. And another thing to think about with that is if you are going up against these kinds of things, you're going to be a target. Right? They're going to hunt you down. You go to port, they'll find you. They'll dox you. So we're not just at like physical combat anymore. This is information warfare. So it's a lot to consider. So we do have a resident soft-wearing programmer, if I'm not mistaken. So might be able to help with that a little bit. But we'll see where it goes. And you know what? That could be another thing too, is taking up any kind of contracting for cyberspace as well as maritime. So physical on land, at sea, and in space. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you guys got anything? Say again.
Samuel, you're coming in broken.
He's technical difficulties. Or he's being murdered by robots, one or the other. So
Maybe both.
maybe both. Cool. Yeah, if you guys
I
got
would like
anything
to
else,
put out there that we are. Yeah, I would like to put out there that we are still looking for a designated radio man. So
Yes.
someone who knows quite a bit about radios.
and we need to get everybody
And,
certified.
Encryption of radios.
Right. We need to get everybody certified for radios. We need to get everybody, hopefully we can get most everybody to get certification to be actual seamen, to be actual captains. Yeah, I know, jokes. Well, this is, you know what? This is 18 or over to watch this, so you're welcome. There you go. Anyways. Yeah. This guy gets it. Thanks. So anyways, that's pretty much it. You guys got anything else you want to update? We do want to start doing products. That is something that we're looking at. Maybe just some funny bits here and there. But long term.
Well, if you need concept work, because if you have an idea, you can pitch it to me, and I can try to concept work. I like design and being creative, so, and I've done a little bit of work I've done work for a lot of different businesses. So if you really do want to bring if you do want to bring up that works, and I can see with a few others.
Yeah, we'll piece
Somebody
something
turn it
together.
into a dog here.
I do. I'll put out there that I do SolidWorks modeling and stuff like that. So
That would be very helpful.
I can do that for the ship, and that's another way to, I reckon, raise funds for the ship.
Yeah, that would be very helpful. Yeah, we'll dig deeper into this throughout the week and piece together what we have next week. For now, that's pretty much it. You guys got anything that's important you would like to discuss before we close out here?
Yeah.
Who's yeah?
Robots are still murdering me.
Yeah, I
I
got
believe that
something.
was Samantha.
Who's this?
With Sam.
Introduce yourself. What's your job?
I am the bitch of the helmsman.
Oh, you're the cabin boy.
Incorrect.
Cabin boy. All right, Kevin. All right, cabin boy. What is it?
Cabin boy.
I was just gonna say, everybody should go and leave 5-star rating for Blood Brothers on Apple Podcast.
Yeah, if
Do
you
it.
haven't already, subscribe to his
'Cause,
podcast.
I was
It's
contemplating
really good.
being done with it, but I've had overwhelming reviews, and it seems as though the we got to keep doing it.
Does that seem disappointing to you?
Well, no. The thing is that they're not paying, and so
We're not paying either.
I had
yet.
No, I understand. I understand that, but the new gig that I have in local news reporting, if you will, independently, should add, is going to take up a lot of time, and so my time is going to be more limited. So, which means a little bit more valuable. Anyway, all that to say is, yeah, definitely go support, and hopefully in the episodes to come, we're going to be continuing to do it live and looking for super chats, and maybe that will be a way for them to for it to continue to be something that I'm willing to invest time into.
Yeah, I'll post more comments to get called homosexual. So
to get called homosexual?
Yeah, next time.
I don't get it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He remembers now.
No, they were taking. Yeah, they were taking out. They were taking their anger out on you.
Yeah, I know. They were hurt.
Because of something else.
I could feel it. So it's cool. I'm there to pour a sour. Anyways, if any of you guys got content you want to post, please do so. And we'll be sure to plug your content in the ship update, Ship Shape. All right, that's it for now. We're going to close out, and we'll see you guys. See you guys next week. All right.
Oh, before we go, does anybody want to buy a robot?
What?
You have a robot for sale.
Yes, I finally subdued it. No, I don't actually.
All right. We'll talk about fighting robots later, okay? Next week. Thank you. All right. That's it, everybody. Thanks for checking in.
Goodbye.
Later.
Yep.
Yep.